My old friend, I like to say that I never shook the hands of anybody who shook the hands of Abe Lincoln. But I once shook the hand of Judge Abraham Lincoln Merivale, so we have something in common. I'd like to propose a toast to our genial host and chairman, John Trotter, who's done such a wonderful job in carrying on the legacy of Abe Lincoln and what it means to our Academy. And also, I'd like to propose a toast to the Academy for having the foresight and the perspicacity to schedule this lovely dinner on a glorious day, a day in which the Cubs won, the Bears won, the Mets lost, and Expos lost. Abe Lincoln would have loved it. Thank you.
And finally, speaking for the business community, Patrick L. O'Malley. Mr. Patrick O'Malley.
Governor Thompson, Chancellor Trotter, I feel privileged tonight. I feel humbled. I feel proud to represent the business community at this glorious affair, to have an opportunity to express to Governor Thompson the business community's appreciation for 13 years of motivational, productive leadership in the state of Illinois, to express to Governor Thompson our appreciation for his willingness, his vision, his thoughtfulness in memorializing those who have contributed so much for so long to the state of Illinois. Thinking of Abraham Lincoln, thinking of all of the others who followed in the footsteps of Abraham Lincoln, one day we will be thinking in the same light of Governor Jim Thompson. And I would say to you, Governor Thompson, I would say to you, Chancellor Trotter, thank you for allowing me to be privileged to be a member of this great community, and may God bless you all, and may 25 years from now we be together again in toast to this great Lincoln Academy. God bless.
Thank you, Patrick O'Malley. I don't know if you caught the overtones of that, but all those of you who know Mr. O'Malley's political convictions, that was quite a statement. All right. Thank you, Pat. Our next convocation and ball will be co-hosted in Chicago on Saturday, April the 21st, 1990, by the University of Chicago, with the convocation to be staged in the majestic Rockefeller Chapel on the Midway, and the laureate reception and ball will be held in the impressive Great Hall of the Museum of Science and Industry. Here tonight, and I'm afraid you're sitting there Abraham Lincoln style in candlelight, and you may not be able to see these individuals, but representing Hannah Gray, president of the University of Chicago, who cannot be with us tonight, and a recent laureate of the Academy, we have Jonathan Kleinbard, vice president of the University of Chicago. Jonathan, would you please stand up to our... And the co-host for this great event, we have Dr. James S. Kahn, who is president and director of the Museum of Science and Industry, with us tonight. Jack Kahn, would you please stand up? He is also accompanied by Gene Brandt, who is vice president of the museum. They are already planning what should be a very marvelous weekend and function. You're all invited April 21st, 1990, for a wonderful weekend as we start our second century of the Lincoln Academy. A reminder, please take your program and Academy history booklets with you as you leave. We hope they will be keepsakes of a very special evening. As they increase in value, Ralph Newman may be snapping them up for his marvelous collection. And now we will conclude our program with a benediction by the very Reverend John T. Richardson, president of DePaul University and an academic trustee. Father Richardson.
We bow our head in
thanks to God. For the fruits of his creation, for the gifts to every nation, for the plowing, sowing, reaping, silent growth while people are sleeping, future needs in earth's safekeeping, thanks be to God. In the just reward of labor, in the help we give our neighbor, in the worldwide task of caring for the hungry and despairing, in the harvest people are sharing, God's will is done. For the harvest of his Spirit, for the good all people inherit, for the wonders that astound us, for the truths that still confound us, most of all, that love has found us, thanks be to God.
Thank you, Father Richardson. Well, that concludes our program. We want to thank you all for coming. There's no need to rush off. You still have time to visit with many friends that I think you'll have here tonight if you haven't had a chance to see them all. We do look forward to a great 25 years ahead, and we're so happy that you've all been part of this very momentous occasion as we say farewell to the past 25 and salute the 25 ahead. Thank you very much for coming. The meeting is concluded.